Hello, everyone. So, to start this joyous video off with some surprising news. I had a see, I can't even speak. So, new One Piece stuff. One Piece is not getting one, but 3 new whole things. They got a new arc. It's the Elbaf arc for the Giants. Everyone probably knows about that because it's all over the One Piece community, and we've seen Giants in other arcs, but Elbaf came into the One Piece community with the 2 Giants from Little Garden. I can't remember their names, and I feel bad for that because One Piece is one of my most favorite animes. There's my One Piece poster. I even got Luffy's hat somewhere around here. I'm pretty sure it got destroyed because my dog destroyed it. But yeah. We're getting One Piece live action season 3. Now, here's how I'm wanting it to go down. Now, I know that they're not showing any filler at all. No filler. It was cool how they showed Little Garden. Okay, Little Garden. It was so cool how they showed Little Garden. But I'm wanting them to add Vivi's old best friend. I forget his name. Ace. Which there was talks about who was going to be playing Ace. I don't know how to pronounce the actor's name. But it's the one dude that played in Cobra Kai as the first student, who's primarily people would say is the main character of Cobra Kai, the show, and played as Blue Beetle. So there's talks about him being Ace. Funny thing, for those that don't watch anime, and, or do watch anime, and they go I don't want to watch One Piece because it's over 1,000 episodes. You know what? People who think One Piece is way too long because of the 1,000 episodes, here's the thing. Pokemon! Yes, I am going to take one of the most childish, well, it's not childish, the number one show that everyone grew up on. Pokemon. I looked it up. Pokemon has well over 1,300 episodes. One Piece only has 1,156 episodes. So if you're all really gonna talk crap about One Piece, talk some shit about Pokemon. First of all, they took Ash, they took Team Rocket, they took Pikachu. So back to the One Piece talk. I'm wanting them to show Pell, the Falcon. We are going to see more of Crocodile. Which is going to be one of the most awesomest fights ever. Let that be known. So, yeah. I also want to see, Vivi's dad and the Empire's, I'm pretty sure I'm saying his name wrong, his wife, which should be played by the same actor because in the anime, the husband, his wife looked identical to him, like they were twins. ends, just he looked like a girl with like lipstick on and everything. So yeah, that's also going to be cool. Another thing is for if I want to ship anybody up in One Piece for the live action, I see Sanji and Nami up in the live action because Sanji and Nami up in the live action have a bunch of like chemistry. Oops, sorry about that. And then for the anime wise, I see Luffy and Nami because fuck off to anyone that thinks it's Luffy and Boa Hancock. What the fuck? No! Luffy and Nami! I mean, come on, y'all. So, yeah, One Piece is getting a Lego adaptation. I can't talk. So yeah, and now to get off the topic for One Piece, actually to stay off the topic, we now have the date time for Wolverine. Wolverine will be coming out. The game, Wolverine will be coming out on September 15th. Now, sad part is, since Wolverine is going to be made by Insomniac and got depicted for the upcoming game of the year, it was on the list that just didn't get the award. It's probably going to be around 60 to 70. I'm not trying to joke of like 6, 7. No. Oh, I'm just saying typically those games run under the between 60 and 70. Maybe somewhere in 50. Now, for a deluxe version, those normally run under 80 to somewhere around 100 for some games. Another thing is, everyone's been wanting to do it. I haven't even played it because GTA, it's about GTA 6. GTA, I played it, but not a lot as a kid. Because I was more, I lived with my mom, and, well, she didn't really like the whole GTA bullcrap, so yeah. So GTA 6 will be coming out, if I remember correctly, November 19th? Yeah, November 19th. So yeah. Now, for the horror movies and the other stuff, we're getting Terrifier 4. Don't know when it's coming out. They're in the makings of Jumanji: The Final Level, I'm pretty sure that's what it was called. So, yes, I'm going to change the topic for a hot second. Yesterday, I tried making a video, but I couldn't because I had to go have dinner with my grandparents and my mom because I don't live with my mom, and my mom's new boyfriend, and everything. So while I was there, I looked some stuff up, so yeah. Crap, I don't even know what I was talking about before I went off topic. Oh, now I remember. We're getting Terrifier 4, we're getting, Crystal Lake, which is going to be like, it's going to be a prequel of course, Friday the 13th. We're getting Scary Movie 6. I mean, that's not really a horror movie. But, like, whenever you go, like, oh, yeah, this is a horror movie. How the hell is it a horror movie? It's a parody. The fuck? I need to quit cussing. But cussing is fun! The Boys Season 5 is out. I haven't watched The Boys. I mean, I started watching it, but then, and like, me being me, I went off and started watching other stuff that includes stuff dealing with Invincible and everything. We're getting Creature Commandos Season 2. He ain't in here. We're getting Creature Commandos Season 2, and I loved that show. Oh, it was an awesome show. I loved it. We're getting Kite Man Season 2, and here's my... If it was up to me, here's my plan. Kite Man Season 2 would, be them, like... Because I'm pretty sure at the end of Season 1, they move in together. So, in Season 2, I want them to, like, get married. Kite Man and Golden Glider. And in Season 2, not only do they get married, but they start realizing that the stuff that they're doing is... it's bad. So, even knowing it's bad, they want to become good guys and everything. And God dang it, Sammy! My brother's under his bed. Yes, I know. So, I want them to get married in Season 2. That would be awesome if they got married, and then it gets crashed, and then they end up, getting married and everything, but as they're getting married, and the pastor goes like, you may now kiss the bride, and then out of nowhere, because Kite Man is made by the same creators of the Harley Quinn show and the Velma show, which, screw the Velma show, I don't care who likes it, you can't just do that. And I'll go through that in maybe a couple minutes or in a next video, but because of it being so messed up in those shows, it was like the pastor ends up dying, or ends up getting his head cut off, or something goes through his mouth. It goes like, you may now kiss the and then dies. And an explosion is happening in the background, and they're kissing. This thing goes like, I love you so much. I love you too. Now let's go kick some ass. And if they make a Season 3, I want them being seen with kids. And it shows them trying to, like, show their children that, oh, this is bad. But, like, they have 2 kids. And it's like a Thor and Loki sort of thing, where one of the kids is a good guy and the other kid is a bad guy. That would be awesome to see up in it. Excuse me. That would be awesome. Just straight awesome. So we're getting and Last Airbender show. Oh, Aang. It's going to be dealing with, like, Aang. Well, it obviously deals with Aang, but it's going to be dealing with Aang when he's an adult. So, yeah.
And I was yelling at other people when you weren't here, because we have fucking people that are fucking
yeah.
crackheads.
Ooh, we're getting Transformers. We should be getting 2 Transformer movies. 1 with G.I. Joe up in it. 2. There's talks about Shia LaBeouf coming back and Megan Fox up in the 8th movie. So, yeah. Now it's still going on Mark Wahlberg. That would be awesome because we finally get a movie where Bumblebee gets like the full movie where he talks. I mean, yeah, he got his voice back up in was it The Fallen Knights? No, that was not The Fallen Knights. That was The Last Knights. That would be cool to see. But still sad because we don't get to hear his radio. Because he was a smart ass with his radio. Oh, and everything. And I mean, yeah, you could tell what he says and everything. So, yeah. Also, I see Bumblebee being a prime. We're getting a White Chicks too. Yes, a bunch of the movies, I'm realizing a bunch of the old movies are getting some type of sequel or some type of remake. Like you had Happy Gilmore 2, you have the Scary Movie 6, you have White Chicks, Malcolm in the Middle, Life's Still Unfair, Scrubs. I have not seen these shows. I mean, I've seen edits of them. So with the White Chicks 2 movie, I want them to bring back one thing. I can't sing crap. 1,000 Miles. I want them to bring back the 1,000 Miles scene where Terry Crews goes like, even though it's been a couple years, you still remember my song, baby. That would be awesome. Awesome. The creator of Samurai Jack is talking about making a reboot. Now, even though Cartoon Network ended and its shows for reboots weren't that good. Most notably, Teen Titans Go and Ben 10 the Reboot. Ben 10 the Reboot is a show that I will never ever talk about. Number 1, because it sucks. Number 2, you didn't make Cripple Max so fucking, you didn't make him a plumber. And Azimuth doesn't come till the movie. There's an entire episode where Ben loses Upgrade and he fuses the aliens all into one big alien. The show sucks. And on top of that, it doesn't have Gwen and Ben like arguing at all. Like when he goes like, "You dweeb, shut up, you jerk face," or something like that. Where Ben is all mischievous and everything with his aliens, and where he doesn't use his aliens for good sometimes. I mean, yeah, he doesn't use them for bad, but like the most notable thing that I'm trying to say is like the one episode where Gwen uses gray matter to get the record player. Was there a record player? No. They don't. Another thing is they bring Kevin into it, and like Ben's like Ben and Kevin knew each other as kids. No, that's not how it came around. Ben met Kevin and everything when they were going around, because at the start of Benton was, they were traveling like the country, the like states and everything with their grandpa and everything. Oh, I need to sleep. I do need to sleep. So they went around and everything, and so the thing is, originally Ben wasn't supposed to get the Omnitrix. It was actually programmed to be sent to his Grandpa Max. We love Grandpa Max. Yes, Grandpa Max. So yeah, and since since Max is Ben's grandpa and he has the Tennyson DNA. So yeah,
Don't you gotta take your medicine?
So back to the reboot talk. Another thing is, Kevin was, I forget what type of alien he is, but so Kevin has this really cool power to where whatever he touches, he becomes, he's like sort of like the Absorbing Man from Marvel and everything. So when he touches Ben's Omnitrix, he ends up becoming into a mutant version of all the aliens packed up into one. So yeah, instead of that, they end up going like, oh, here, Kevin, have a watch that you got up into your dream, and you ended up creating, which I don't even know how that's even possible. Whoa. Also, I'm going to be watching Hunter x Hunter. I have been watching Hunter x Hunter, but question. Not really a question, really something to say. For those that watch anime, if any of you have anything you want me to watch, I can. I watched Kenshi, I watched a lot of stuff. Because I watched Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, all versions of Beyblade. Well, not Beyblade X. I watched up to Beyblade, the one with the dragon, where you can change it. I watched up to that. Bakugan. Bakugan. Fire Force, but didn't finish it. Soul Eater. Like I said, I watched a lot. I watched Food Wars. We're not going into that. Which is pretty cool. Not gonna lie. It's pretty good. Pretty cool. So, yeah, another thing is they're making 2 new Star Wars movies. Come on, Disney. You have so much money. You're like the biggest company in the world right now for making movies. Like, if you're gonna make something cool, don't make more Star Wars shit. I mean, yeah, Star Wars is cool to an extent. FNAF, well, you already know how that's gonna go down. FNAF is gonna make so many movies, it's not even funny. Like, oh my fucking god. Also, I didn't know this, but Megan Fox played up in FNAF 2. She played as Chica's Toy Chica, which was alright. Ooh, I haven't watched Daredevil. season Born Again. I haven't finished it. Or Daredevil season 2, but I know Matthew Lillard's in it. For the ones that have me added on Snap, I am going to be making a video on Snap talking about I'm going to be making more videos on TikTok, but not as much as I done, because as I'm going to start moving my focus towards YouTube and towards Snapchat, because I have YouTube Studio. Everyone probably has YouTube Studio if you're like wanting to become a content creator. I'm just making YouTube videos because it was one of my dreams, and it's become a YouTuber and hopefully become successful with YouTube and going into the engineering, because actually my inspiration is Hacksmith, because when I watched him, it was pretty cool. So when I went to my YouTube and checked my March had 337 views. I love that, because I did not know that so many people watched my videos, but 337 people? God, I don't know that many people. But, yeah. Crazy. But I have money now, and now I can get shit, and I already know what I'm getting. I'm getting Fallout. Bum, bum, bum. Reasons being, dun, dun, dun. I played Skyrim. I loved it. Plus, Fallout is amazing. Also, tomorrow, the event for Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Alistair event for Duel Links is ending.
Swear to God, give them a fucking shit like that over dumbass shit.
I want them to make a Poppy Playtime show. That would be sort of cool.
What do you mean by sort of?
Because, man, they're making a bunch of games into movies and TV shows, and it's kind of getting stupid and old. Another thing is, Fast and Furious, quit making more movies. Not only did you make movies, I'm pretty sure you made a game. You made a kid show, which didn't even deal with any of the characters. Fast and Furious.
Well, I was just asking because it's all my goddamn day.
So yeah, it's ending. I want them to bring in more Go Rush characters or more Sevens characters. Who knows? So yeah, I got Zane's deck. Yep, got it. Didn't use it because I've been using Yugi's deck. I've been using Jaden's deck. I've been using Short's deck. So yeah. So yeah, see all of you maybe tomorrow. Do not know. I honestly don't. Yeah.